If you want to open packs or own a team like this, then go and get your coins from UT Coins for You down in the description, an instant automated coin delivery service, and use code CAPGUN for 5% off at checkout. You're right guys, it's Capgun Tom here, and welcome to episode number 19 of the Road to Real. Now we are going to jump straight into our trade pass to start this one off, and as you can see we have sold everything, including Michael Owen. Bought him for 450, sold him for 495, decent 25k profit there. Boateng, bought him for 369,000 coins, sold him on for 445,000 coins. We made an absolute killing on him. On De Gea, we bought him for 136. We sold him for 151. Howard, 190, sold for 210. Thiago Silva, we bought for like 300 and I think like 330k or something. Sold him for 399,000. We are dripping in swag after that trading session. The amount of coins we made back is absolutely unreal, and we should be able to make a signing today. Now, if you want another episode of the Road to Real on Saturday, make sure you smash the like button. 3,000 likes as always. I'll get that episode up for you as soon as possible. So smash it now. You know you want to. Okay, here we go. We are in Division 2, and we are pretty well through the division. We're doing pretty well. I think we've got 5 games left, and we go into our first game against a 4-2-3-1 team. It's quite an interesting hybrid with Falcao up top, some good players in there, and unfortunately Falcao bulldozed his way through against my defence earlier on and made it 1-0. Not only that, but Cuadrado then went through, and Casillas came out and he took him down. So that means there's going to be a penalty that we have to try and save, and we could potentially be 2-0 down in the first 30 minutes. Now at this point I was like, the guy hasn't really played all that well. You know, even if he goes 2-0 up, I think I can come back. So I was a little bit peeved, but I still thought, you know what, I'm going to try my hardest to make sure that we get a result here. Now Di Maria, lovely scoop turn, goes back inside, gets that left foot rocket shot off, and we make it 2-1 in pretty much no time after we managed to make it 2-0. Then we tramp him because I was like, we're down, we need goals, I ain't taking no prisoners on this one. Then we managed to get a penalty. I was like, this is going awesome. Ronaldo steps up, Ronaldo finishes to make it 3-2, and that takes us into half time. In fact, no, it doesn't. We even had time for one more chance, and look at that. Lucky Di Maria. I think they're completing his hat trick in the strangest of ways. I think it actually came off 2 people's heads before ending up in the back of the net there, but it still gave it to him. So there you go, Di Maria hat trick. Then we get a goal with Sergio Ramos from a corner, the classic Ramos goal. And then we get a nice volley with Benzema with his left foot to finish it all off, and it ends 6-2. So after a horrific start, we came back and killed our opponent. But then EA decided, you know what, we're not going to let you get away with that. Not allowed to do that sort of rape on our game, and they decided to disconnect me from the servers. So I was like, there's a chance that it won't count as a loss, but came back on. There you go, there's the message that no one likes to see. Did not finish, we've lost a game. I was like, what on earth? And you know, our record has been tarnished because of EA's incompetence to create a good server. But there's no point crying over spilt milk, so we're just going to go off and we're going to make a signing and just get on with the rest of the episode, because you know what, there's nothing I can do about it. So there you go, 200,000 coins. We're going to pick up an informed Benzema with a hunter card on him. Pretty excited because our regular Benzema has been really good, so kind of well, I'm just, you know, excited just to try out the new Benzema. It's always exciting to try out a new player when you've got him for a club. And 200,000 coins, that is not too bad a price, to be honest. And you can see here, we're going to put him into our team. That makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 informs and 1 man of the match card in our squad. And of course, we now give him the check mark on the checklist, as you can see. There you go. So we've got quite a few players still to sign, but we are moving forward in the series. Our trading's going really well, so everything is hunky-dory on that front, and we are pretty much killing it on all fronts. So here we go. We're going to dive into another game. This guy's using a dodgy-looking team, but it is a 5-back formation. 5-back formation is obviously very difficult to beat. He does have Sergio Ramos and David Luiz in there, so it is going to be difficult. Don't get me wrong, he's got Aguero up top, which is always, you know, a challenge. But after losing that game, I was in no mood to mess about, and we end up kick-off glitching him. I feel really bad, but you know what? Actually, I don't, because we are 1-0 up, and that's all that really matters. Unfortunately, EA decided that they were going to cheese me again. They immediately gave him a goal, just ball ricocheting off my players, and then seconds later he was in front. I was just like, what on earth is going on? David Silva scoring there. However, we did get a free kick, and we used the Sergio Ramos special, heading that one into the back of the net to make it 2-2. Good work from Sergio there. He's getting a lot of headers actually, Sergio Ramos, so I'm pretty good, or pretty happy with his progress. Then Ronaldo comes in off the wing, no danger when he was actually on the wing, but he goes past 2 players, including David Luiz, to put that one in the back of the net. Unfortunately, he goes through, he scores, he makes it 3-3, and yeah, yeah, things aren't looking all that good at this moment because, you know what, we might not get a goal. But somehow Ronaldo defied the laws of gravity, actually pushed David Luiz, of all people, off the ball before sliding across the face of goal, and Bale is there to apply the finish and make it 4-3. Can we get a final goal to finish him off in the 83rd minute? Yes, we can. There's Benzema. Ball just ricocheting everywhere, eventually finding its way to Benzema's feet, who just swings a leg at it, and he gets a debut goal, his inform card. So pretty happy with his performance. You can see we've got 17 points on the board, and what's strange is it didn't count that disconnect from the last game. So I was pretty happy about that. It hasn't ruined our chance of getting the title, and yeah, it's not going to count towards our division progress. It's just counted on our actual record, as you can see. Now, we've done some trading, loads of trading here, spent like all of our coins. First up, we bought a Aguero, team of the season, for 1.3 million, listing up for 1,405,000 coins, which is not all that much profit. Then we've got loads of stuff that we got on bid. You can see here we picked up an inform Hummels, just the first one, picked up for 77, listing up for 84. We have Godin, team of the season, going to be listing that up for 90k after buying for 82,000. John Terry, haven't actually traded with him before, so interesting to pick him up. Picked him up for 88, listing up for 96. We have a Juan Mata here, and he well, we picked him up for 246 and listing up for 265. So that's good profit if we manage to sell him. Socrates, 114, listing up for 124. And if you guys want to learn how I trade, then make sure you head along to my live streams. The link is down in the description. It's twitch.tv/CapGunTom. Hit the follow button here and it will alert you every time I start streaming, because I am doing all of this live every single day, and you can come along and learn how to trade. Great trade there. Picked up a team of the season to pay for 210, listing up for 265. So really good profit there. There was a Oscar there as well that we actually got really cheap, and we were going to sell on for quite a lot more. We got Fernandinho, 100k, listing up for 110. And then finally, second informal, Hummels, 88k, listing up for 96,000. So great trading there. Really epic trading session. We actually managed to spend the majority of our coins. I think that's the most coins I've ever spent in one trading session, mainly aided by that Aguero being 1.3 million. So pretty happy with that, and yeah, all we can do is wait now and see how much they sell for in the next episode. Anyway, here we go. In our final game of the episode, unfortunately we go behind. Benzema manages to sort of squeeze through and put one in, but he made a mistake, and this guy did cave under the pressure just a little bit, because not only did I manage to nab the ball off him once, I actually managed to nab the ball off his defence twice. And you can see here that Di Maria just uses the skills, and somehow he P-rolls that underneath his goalkeeper to make it 2-1. Pretty good. And then everything started going my way. You can see here Modric comes through, actually rolls it over his shoulder. I think there's a little bit of a glitch there as the ball ends up magnetising to his foot and ends up getting finesse past the keeper. Then look at that, David Luiz again pushing, well no, Ronaldo actually pushing David Luiz off the ball before the shot is saved by the goalkeeper, and then Bale puts it in. So no goal for actual Ronaldo, but we do win the game 4-1, which is all that matters. We now have 20 points on the board. We are promoted. We will be in Division 1 in the next episode, because we've only got 2 games remaining. If we manage to get 1 point from those 2 games, we will be taking down the Titan and all the coins that go with it. So make sure you smash the like button, because this episode was freaking epic, guys. I know we got cheesed by EA just a little bit at the start, getting disconnected, but definitely worthwhile hitting the like button. As I said, 3,000 likes, I'll upload another episode on Saturday. Subscribe if you're new to my channel, but other than that, I'm going to have to leave it there, and I will see you all next time.